Infernal Readings, everybody. This is Reverend Jack, and the video I'm about to make, it was hard for me to make, but it's a thing that I must do, because the more that more people that have experienced what I have, that keep it quiet, permits things just to continue. And you're going to see me in ways that you haven't seen me, because this has been something that has pretty much devastated me for years. And due to the fact that I've been down due to my injury and the surgeries for right at a year now, TV's boring, you know. Movies can only distract you so much. And I've been doing a lot of inner thinking. I've been having some horrid nightmares recently. And the only way to start working on the issue, because I can't box it up and put it away anymore, and I've talked to a couple close friends today about this, and I talked for years with my boyfriend about the issue, but since I've been down, it's really been bothering me. And hopefully by bringing this out, not only will it help me, but maybe it'll help somebody else. But understand that what you are about to hear did not influence me as to which religious path that I chose, because I started looking into this religion about a year before the incidents were happening. For as long back as I can remember, my father was a violent alcoholic, and he would beat almost everybody in the household, beat my mother into being bedfast, which was the reason I left Oklahoma and come to Pennsylvania, because he had beaten her into being bedfast and needed somebody to care for her, until she crossed the veil. And she fortunately did cross the veil. She got her peace. But I have to expose that prick for what he was, more than just a violent drunk. He was a sick son of a bitch. When I turned 8 years old, well, even before that, I never did good enough, and I was my dad's personal punching bag. But when I turned 8 years old, I was more than his punching bag. Several times a week, my father would molest me. That's one of the most inhumane acts you can commit to a child. I was asked my views on child molestation, and I did a video which I was able to disassociate myself, which I learned to disassociate through the 8 years of my dad's brutality of raping me several times a week. It's something that has been eating away at me, and since I've been injured, I've been having horrible nightmares. I can smell him, his cheap cologne, I can smell his cheap beer, and it just haunts me. And I've carried around the feeling that I did something to cause it. But I didn't do a damn thing to deserve that. Other than he was a perverted bastard. And if there is a fiery hell, he is one that deserves to be there. They say that you're either a child molester or a hater of child molesters. To be honest with you, I could slit their throats and just watch them take the last breath. That's how much I hate child molesters. I had no childhood. I had to protect my mother because my dad told me if I opened my mouth and told anybody, he was going to kill her in front of my eyes. I put up with it until I was big enough to defend myself and defend her. On my 16th birthday, he came in my room and I had a butcher knife under my pillow. And I told him when he came in that if he fucking touched me ever again, I would cut his fucking heart out and take a bite of it before his eyes closed. And if he put a finger on my mother or even looked at her cockeyed, I'd reach in his chest and pull his heart out and throw it on the ground before his eyes closed. I know this isn't how a lot of you are used to seeing me, but I need to get rid of this. I've carried it with me for too many years. It's affected too many parts of my life. And I'm sick of nightmares. I'm sick of the flashbacks. I can't even have a fucking cold beer because the smell of it makes me think of him. I didn't do a damn thing. I'm not guilty of anything, but I still have the guilt in me that I should have done something. I should have opened my mouth. I should have told somebody. But in those days, that was family secrets, and family secrets nobody interfered with.